Hola, hola mi gente. Welcome back to Poderosa Finances. Today we are going to do my budget with me paycheck. I got paid 3 paychecks for the month of February. February was my budget month, but I kind of accidentally put it in the one for March, so we're just going to roll with it and count it as a March paycheck. So this is my new budgeting. I just got a regular notebook and I ordered these off of Etsy. I'm gonna link this in my bio if you're interested of doing it like this. I just got tired of the systems that I had was using previously, so this is what we're gonna roll with it. So for my first, I'm still gonna do my budget by paycheck, but I'm just gonna do it my way. So if you're new to the concept of budget by paycheck, it means that some people budget by month and you'll budget for the entire month. Some people do it bi-weekly and some people do it every single paycheck. So it depends if you get paid once a month, every 2 weeks, every other week, things like that. And that's how you budget by paycheck. Then since this is today is the first, I got paid technically yesterday, Thursday, but as I mentioned, we're gonna count it for the first. My paycheck is gonna cover from this Thursday until this next payday. So basically until the 13th. So some of them already left my account, and that we already paid my student loan 10. If you are new to my channel, also I just graduated in 2022 with my nursing degree, and I took $34,000 to get that degree. Also, I had an account for Star Furniture, which was my bed. I budgeted 84, but I think I had updated it to 102 because I kind of want to pay it off this year. I also have a credit card that I haven't paid in January and some in December. Also, if you're new here or were not aware, my husband had lost his job, I think either the last week of February, the last week of November. And I have been picking up a lot of overtime for that to make up for that payment, but I was only making, because it is, I work at night and it's demanding on me. I was only picking up to pay for the basic necessities and not just the debit cards and the credit cards, I'm sorry. A necessity that for me is paying off my car, because if I don't have transportation, I cannot go to work. And so I'm going to cover my pilot. Luckily, I've been able to cover that. There's another card, this one as well. If you only see the numbers 3780, those are the ones for Chase. My Capital One, luckily I've been able to keep up with that one. I paid off every paycheck, but for the month we have to pay is $208. And then also this another Chase card, I have not paid it, and the due balance now it's $1,078. And last but not least is my internet, which is Xfinity, and that's $85. I believe it's either my internet or my mobile phone, because I also have a bill for Comcast. So I think this is, to be honest, this is my phone. Me and my husband have 2 lines, and this is what we owe. Now that my husband, big round of applause for my husband, he just started a job, I believe, on Monday. So that's where everybody's at home. So I'm like, let me go ahead and do what I have to do to get videos up running again. So paycheck number 1 for the month of November is, I do have a rental. My brother lives with us, and so he pays $950 is what he contributes. My husband was in between the hiring process for another job, and then he kept applying, and then they finally contacted him, and he was having a lot of offers. And so during orientation and onboarding process, which basically means that they take your name, your social security number, all that information is put into a system so they can do your W-2, W-4 form, it's kind of like an orientation. And then I got paid. I was expecting to make $2,000, but I really made $2,770. So for the amount that we're just gonna roll that ignore that it says rollover up here. I had budgeted $4,650. However, I made $3,769 is what we made. So my mortgage, I paid every paycheck that it comes out of my paychecks. So every year I get paid 26 paychecks, and so the mortgage company is gonna get 26 payments. But I think I'm gonna change it now. My husband's gonna get paid twice a month, and so now instead of making it 26 payment, I'm just gonna make it 24 payments. And for the number payment, what am I trying to say? So twice a year, I'm gonna pay $790. That's gonna go to our debt. So I'm very excited for that. For my car, again, whatever I had written down here, it's gonna transfer to here. The beginning of my month is really heavy loaded with my credit cards. So the beginning of my month is gonna be most of my credit cards, and then the second half of my month is it should have been my cars, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that yet. So if you don't know, you can call your whoever is billing you and say, hey, because of the way my bills are set up, I feel like I'm too heavy for these payments, and if you want to get paid on time, I want you to work with me to change the date. And they won't. I think they only change it for credit cards. It's once or twice a year. I don't know about other utilities, but I know it's like that. So I changed it to having most of my cards on due at the beginning of the month, and then my cards at the end of the month. So my mortgage already got removed. My Star Furniture already got removed, and then my Pilot, it's on the 5th. So Capital One was already sent. So let me go ahead and fill that in while we are here. Xfinity hasn't happened, and again, this is what I'm expected to pay. I might not pay anything. If we pay everything here, that'll be $3,895, but so far it's only about $3,700, and that's why I'm saying I'm not really expecting to pay anything besides my Xfinity for now. Moving forward, I set up my budget also because I kind of want to put up more weekly updates, and I've been having spending logs on my side. So originally I had bought these little cute notebooks from Target. It came in a 3-pack, but they weren't selling for this is where I started in January, and then it was a big freeze that happened. I was setting everything at work, and then the freeze happened and everything got late. So by the time it was time for me to film, I was already picking up extra hours as well, so I wasn't able to film. Literally, I was so tired that I was waking up around 4:30 when I leave my house at 5:15 to be at work. And usually I wake up at 2 or 3 at the latest whenever I'm just working 3 days a week. So this was my intention for January. And then also, because as I mentioned before, they're too long and it became just too messy for me. So this is the month of February, and my last pay period I paid out to put investing for college. Spotify, my kids play the violin at school, so we have a rental for that. Disney Plus, I paid my water bill, my city card, Comcast, my cord I did not pay. And the things that I like about this one as well is that you can check it off once you pay it. Takes you, Life Fitness was paid as well, Peacock was paid, and then this is the one for Star Furniture and my student loan, and this is the mortgage. 90/30 is what I really pay for it. So I don't know if I want to keep this just to see about to keep it as my brain dumping sessions. But this is what I'm using now. My week 1, this is where I'm going to do my weekly updates and to see what I'm going to take back to the bank. I feel like it's helping me the way my brain is set up. It's going to help me curb my spending. So this is the months that I'm going to pull out from my 1 month ahead. If you don't know, for my goal, I have 3 big goals this year. Is to get 1 month ahead, to pay off most of my credit card. But I'm going to focus one Chase card at a time. I'm so sorry. My 3 big goals for this year is to get 1 month ahead, pay off most of my credit cards, and focus one Chase card at a time, and also pay off my student loan number 10. At the beginning, and we had owed $1,595, and I believe it's down to $1,300 or something like that. Giving also, I'm gonna do $60, and this can be for anything. This because we've been having a lot of activities lately, like for the school, like we need to donate this. My kids are again in orchestra, so they're always asking for donations, ticket sales, and things like that. As well, anybody who has their kids in public education, I don't know if you know, but it's the book fair, book fair season. Also, and my kids that are in kindergarten, they're asking for a lot of activities. So we just took some cereal for my kids because they were needing the Fruit Loops and the strings for the 100 days of school. I budgeted $160 for food, $80 for transportation, like fuel, and I believe my tags are gonna be due soon. I'm gonna roll over $200 for my insurance. $60 is gonna go to my health envelope. This is gonna be anything for like dentist, going to the doctor, medicine that we need, because flu season is still amongst us, and we kind of get sick more often than not this year. I'm gonna take out $160 for lifestyle, just because we have an Easter thing going on at my job, and it's gonna be in the park, and it's gonna be super cute. And I'm gonna buy me a dress and probably some accessories on Amazon. $70 for personal. Personal is anything that we need, like a haircut and things like that. So my husband's gonna need a haircut. I'm gonna need a haircut as well. Miscellaneous is anything that rolls that unexpectedly, and kind of like a buffer. If these accounts are pretty much already taken up, we're gonna do the miscellaneous. And my nails, I need a nail refill. And I don't know if I want to go with a red color or like a navy blue, or if I want to keep this. I'm gonna refill it to this ombre that we have. But yes. And then for my sinking funds, well, I do have a 403b. It's the same thing as a 401k, and that got that automatically they sent $134. I have retirements on the side. That's $100 that went to that, and automatically for my long term it's $300, and for my short term it's $300. So for my short term, this is under 1 year. This is my HOA. My kids have Mint Mobile, so that's due this month too, in March, at the end of the March. I think it's right under $500. This is for birthdays. Short term is for birthdays. I think my husband wants to buy something for the lawn care so he can cut the lawn. What else is in that account that we pull from? Back to school. And for my long term, this is over a year. My main priorities I have in there is for the vet needs. That one's already fully funded. We have any update for our cars for me and my husband. I also have another account for there. We also have, because I have it under Ally, and you can do little buckets. We have a bucket for my kids that are going to have their car, and for any senior, because they're in 10th grade now, and so for any senior things that they need to do for senior year, that's also going to be in there as well. So far for my envelopes, that's going to be $1,033, and for my sinking funds, savings funds, it's going to be $834. And so yeah, and so I have week 2 on this side, and this is for paycheck 2. This is just looking ahead, week 3, week 4, and then these are going to be the end of month results. I also have my sinking funds tracker, savings tracker, cash envelope for the end of the month, and I think that's going to be for February. But thank you for tuning in. As always, I love you. Thank you for all your comments, sharing, and support, and I believe in you. Have a good day. I want you to know that you matter as well. Bye.